My name's Brad, of course. This is the Let's Get Inspired live vlog. This is episode 104. We are on Friday, the 20th of March, 2026. It's 8 p.m. in the evening, of course, UK time. It's a Friday. And we're doing, what's the title of today? We're going with the flow. We're going to see where the conversations go, of course. This is the end of the week check-in with, of course, Timmy the Turtle. So Timmy the Turtle is going to be with us throughout. He will be listening throughout too. And he'll also be giving me some advice on how to answer some of your questions. So, or try to offer some wise advice, because Timmy's quite wise, let's say. So I did a poll recently, and the poll included, let me just put this in, let me write this in first. So the poll included, I asked a question: should I keep Timmy the Turtle in my videos? 59% of you said you love him, keep him always. 14% said he's a nice touch. 14% said not bothered either way, and another 14% said they're not a fan. So it's a clear result. It's a clear result, and I think Timmy is going to be involved in much more of my lives. Just a bit of fun, really. Just a bit of a distraction, I suppose, in a way. We're going to keep him involved. He's going to have a little sit down for a moment. So, of course, he's just sat on top of the books to give himself some elevation. So let me put this in there. One moment. How has your week been? How has your week been? Oh, sorry. I need to put a question mark there. Let me put that there before I begin. See where we go, man. I'm going with the flow. So Timmy's going to be listening in the background, of course, for now. Hello, Brad. How are you this evening? Hi, Jordan. I'm good, mate. I've had a good week. Nice week. Pretty chilled, pretty calm on the whole, I'd say. I'm in a good place, mostly. How are you, Jordan? How's your channel doing? How are you doing? Hope you're okay. Timmy looks very attentive. He certainly does. Hi, Sander. Hi. Of course, I've got Timmy fucking just chilling his little head out. Timmy's going to be listening in. I've just used Timmy in the video, of course. What was I going to say? I did a poll and I asked everyone about what they thought of Timmy. 59% said that you love him, want to keep him. 14% said he's a nice touch. 14% said they're not bothered either way. And then 14% said they're not a fan. Not everyone's going to like this kind of weird shit, are they? So, but most people said they like Timmy. So Timmy will be included for now. He's going to be involved. He's going to be at least in the background for now. Anyway, let me go to that. Timmy looks very attentive. He's always attentive. He's always listening. He's always watching. He's always observing. Rowansi. Hi, Rowansi. I don't think I've seen you on here before, Rowansi. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hi to you. Hope you're okay. Jordan says, me too. Being busy at work and my channel is good. I've got 70 subs now. Well done, Jordan. You're growing very quickly. That's great. You're getting a lot of subs quickly. Getting the watch hours up is another challenge, of course. The whole thing's a challenge. But you're growing really quickly. So whatever you're doing is working. Enjoy. Good for you, mate. Well done. Enjoy the process. Sander's just laughing. Rowansi is saying, how are you doing? How are you doing for? What do you mean, how are you doing for? Rowansi, what do you mean? My name's Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you on here before. Nice to meet you. 14% that aren't a fan suck. Timmy is the best. I asked if people would answer honestly, and they did. Everyone's got different opinions, of course, on what they like and what they don't like. Not everyone's going to like the same thing, which is absolutely okay. But most people said they love him, so I'm keeping him in the videos. I'm going to include him for now, of course. Timmy is the best. Yes, he's the best. So, sad to say, my week has been real. Your week's been real. I'll talk about my week to begin with, but then I'll just read everyone else's comments. It's a nice chill chat, by the way. You don't have to talk about your week. You can watch, you can listen, you can talk about other things if you wish. There's no like rules. It's collective consciousness, of course, but I will be responding the best way I can, in the most respectful way I can, in the most thoughtful way I can. And we'll see where the conversation goes. Santa saying like and subscribe, people. Yes, thank you to anyone that's watching. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you. 1 minute. Pin message, thanks. Rwansi, have you been on here before? I've never seen that name before, and I can't really see your face from here. I can't really see your face. I've only got like a tiny circle that I can see. I'm trying to think on what else I can do. Sometimes you've got to repeat, Jordan. The thing, oh God, I don't know everything, Jordan, about YouTube. Do I, fuck? I really don't, and I don't pretend to. However, I do know a little bit. I like to think I know a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm always right. Everyone's got their own opinions. Everyone does things differently. I think shorts are great because you're getting that coverage, aren't you? Shorts are really good. They're quick. They're easier to put together. You get loads of people watching you because they're only watching them for a short amount of time. But what can happen is some people only watch shorts. That's all they watch. That's all they watch, or mostly. So you're getting people subscribing because they're short watchers. However, becoming monetized is difficult, but becoming monetized via shorts is fucking really hard because you need 3 million. This is ridiculous. 3 million views in 3 months. I think you're aware of that. 3 million views on shorts in 3 months, plus the amount of subscribers just become monetized. Getting the subscribers is probably the easier bit. Getting the actual, getting the watch hours for shorts is, I think, really, really difficult. So the best way to do it is either edited videos that are longer. You're going to build up the watch hours then, or you do it via the lives, man. Not that I have all the answers, but you've got to find what works for you, of course. I'm trying to think on what else I can do. That's all. I enjoy that bit, Jordan. I think, what can I talk about? What can I do? What can I try? Some stuff I do doesn't work out. Some stuff does really well. I enjoy it. Anyway, I'm going on a bit, aren't I? But there you go. And I found as well, I'm quite introverted. My name's Inspirational Ambivert, my channel, but I'm quite introverted as a person, believe it or not. And that means a lot of the time, if I'm out and about and that, I'll be quiet. I don't really speak. And especially, a lot of people are they're not open to hearing conversations anyway. So I just shut down a bit a lot of the time. And I find I can express myself on here a lot. I've really enjoyed that aspect of it. It's been great, Jordan. So anyway, so I'm going on there. So yeah. So how was everyone else's week been? It's the art of talking as well. It's really difficult, Jordan, when there's no one there and there's no one responding. That's when it's difficult on here, in my opinion. If you've got people writing, it helps. You've got something to work with. When you got no one there, mate, it's hard. There's like nothing there. So sometimes I have bullet points or script, or I just refer to, sometimes when I'm speaking and there's no one talking, there's no one commenting, I just respond to what I know about, or I speak about myself, or I speak of stuff that I can naturally speak about, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. Sorry, I'm going on a bit there, but there we go. Anyway, Santa's saying happy spring equinox. Amazing. Really? That's the new year, guys. And you might be thinking, what the fuck are you on about, Brad? New year, that was January. And yes, officially New Year is in January. But paganism, which was years and years ago, the real New Year would be fucking now. When spring happens. This is when birth happens. This is the real beginning of the year if you're going to follow nature. That's my opinion anyway. We wouldn't appreciate spring without the winter. Absolutely true, Sander. It was sunny all the time. You need the cold, you need the dark. You need the cold nights to appreciate the sun. Absolutely. You need the fucking bad days, the shit days, the days where you're just pissed off and everything doesn't work out to appreciate the good days. You need arseholes in the world. You might be thinking, why do I need arseholes in my life? And I know they're a pain in the arse and they're everywhere sometimes, but without them, you wouldn't know who the good people were. Getting the yang and all that. Welcome back, Ricky. How's it going? Why don't you do a medical channel from your time in the genre? I could do, Ricky. Good idea. I do talk about it loosely in a very what's it called? In a loose way sometimes. I'll consider that, Ricky. Thank you for the idea. Thank you for the yeah, that's a good idea. In the genre would be like, Sander, from my opinion, I suppose it's just like saying the topic or whatever, or about it. I'm saying that very loosely there. Abes, hi Abes, welcome back, mate. How's your week been, Abes? How's everyone else's week been? That's what I'm talking about now. But you don't have to talk about your week. You might have had an okay week. Some weeks, do you know what? Some weeks are fucking boring, aren't they? It's like shit. Fucking deja vu. I wake up, go to work. It's okay. Everyone's okay. It's a bit boring. And then you don't really do much. But sometimes sometimes that's not bad. Not bad. It can be much worse. So anyway, I'll carry on talking. Welcome back, Abes. I hope you're okay. Sander saying hi to Abe as well. Man United GG, welcome back, Man United GG. How you doing? Man United are doing quite. I think I said this last time to you. They're doing quite well. Abe is saying this blanket. What do you mean this blanket? Sander says hi to Man United GG. LMC the King. Hi, LMC the King. Welcome back, mate. We're just chilling. It's the end of the week. The end of the week. Ricky Eaton saying you build a niche. Yes. Sorry, quick one before I said that. Sander said, how are you, Abe? Ricky saying you build a niche. That's a big advice that a lot of YouTube experts, let's say, advise, and I understand why they advise it. Me personally, at one point, all I spoke about was masculinity and the issues that men face in the modern world and that. And it was just me talking about the struggles of men, which there's a lot of, and I can talk about it. But at one point, I thought to myself, I don't want to do this all the fucking time because I personally like to have a variety of things. I like to talk naturally and honestly. I like to talk about self-improvement, working on yourself. That's what I want to talk about personally. I could talk about the medical field and just talk about that. But to be honest with you, I'm there all fucking week. I'm there all the time, Ricky. And it's important, don't get me wrong, and I do enjoy aspects of it. But it's not really my passion, if you know what I mean. So this is, yeah, so that's why that's me personally anyway. Everyone's got a different opinion. You are right though, Ricky. It's good to build a niche, stick to it. It does helps the YouTube algorithm big time. Anyway, Sander saying hi to LMC the King. It's Eid today. Do you know what? Anyone who's Muslim, happy Eid. Happy Eid. And I bet they fasted all week, all month or however long, I don't bloody know. Anyway, Abe's saying, I'm fine, Sander, thanks to you. Oh my God, Abe's fucking hell. Shit. R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Has he passed away? I didn't know. Shit. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Eid Mubarak to everyone who celebrates. Yep. Sorry to hear about the passing of Chuck Norris. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me, though. Didn't realise. What did he pass away from? Sorry. Sander saying Eid Mubarak to anyone who celebrates. Absolutely. I don't celebrate it, but it's nice to show some respect to those that do. Of course. STRX Cookies. Hello, STRX Cookies. You've just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate you. STRX Cookies, where did you find out about my channel, if you don't mind me asking? My name's Brad, by the way, if you don't know my name. And nice to meet you. Nice to speak to you. Instead of saying, oh no, did Chuck Norris pass? Sounds like it. Sawbirds, you've been on here before. Sander, please, can you give me a chance to read some of the comments? I know some of them are disrespectful. Give me a chance to read some of them. I'm the living man. I am the strong man. I am the closet. I'm not going to read all that. Okay, Sawbird, that's obviously about yourself. Are you okay, Sawbird? How was your week been? Trying to give you some respect here. You're not giving me much, but I'm giving it to you anyway. Ain Sama. Assalamu alaikum from Israel. Okay? I can't say that properly. Sorry, Ain Sama. Assalamu alaikum from... Okay, assalamu alaikum back to you. Sorry. I'm trying to be respectful. Thank you. I'm sorry about my linguistic abilities. I'm not the best always. Man United says good. Good for you. Abe saying yes, sadly. Yeah, sorry about Chuck Norris passing away. Thanks for telling me, Abe's again. Sandra says, I'm good, Abe's. Oh, so no, sorry about Chuck. STRX Cookie saying, what you talking about? I heard about Timmy. You heard about Timmy. You found out about Timmy. Timmy said he's listening and he's keeping an eye on things and he will share his wisdoms. Of course. He's just sat there in the background for now. LMC the King saying the week has been pretty good. Big exams are over, so it's great relief for me. But I'm worried about the future. Why are you worried about the future? Is it because of opportunities? Is it because of the way the world is at the moment? I'm just guessing here, LMC the King. What are you worried about? What are you thinking about? How have you done? Your big exams are over though. Brilliant. Enjoy that. And then you got to think about what's next. I suppose it's the unknown going forwards, isn't it? LMC the King, if you've completed all your exams, the big ones, that's done now. That's great. Enjoy. But then you're thinking, what do I do next? And the future is uncertain for all of us, of course. Ricky's saying, don't do it. Do what makes you happy, Ricky. Thank you. Very wisely said. Yes. Otherwise, it's not sustainable because you do this, like, I turn up doing this, and it's not like it's like big. I don't get paid for this currently. I will do in the future at some point, but even when I do, it's not going to be tons of money. Maybe it will be. That'd be great. But you've got to enjoy what you do. To do this, you've got to enjoy it, in my opinion. SDRX Cookies going Friday, Timmy. Every time you mention Timmy, I'll bring him into the picture. Every single time. Friday, Timmy. Yes, this is Friday, Timmy. He still looks pissed off, though, I'm afraid. He's got that chronically unimpressed upside-down smile, hasn't he, unfortunately? But that's what gives him his charm, I'd say. I have... Aaron. Welcome back, Aaron. How are you? How's your week been? I have a controversial spiritual belief. Interesting, Aaron. I'd like to know. What is your controversial spiritual belief? Just drinking my tea, sorry guys. Welcome back, Ronan. How are you? Hello, Brad and Sander, and my husband Timmy the Great. Timmy says hi. There you go. Hi, Ronan. Hi, Ronan. He says it in my voice, though, of course. Sander's laughing, saying Timmy the Great. Ronan said, I've been really bad this week. Got some bad news. Oh, sorry to hear that. Share it if you want to share, Ronan. If you don't, that's fine. I'm sorry to hear that it's bad news that you're experiencing. I'm sorry. Boiling Frog says hi. Hi, Boiling Frog. Welcome back. Good to see you on here again. STRX Cookie saying, I'll call back. I'm quite busy. Do you know what? No worries, man. You've got to live your life. Do what's right for you. Santa saying, what's up, Ronan? You've been in hospital for the last day. What have you done, Ronan? What's happened? Aaron, fuck me, lad. I'll read it anyway, lad. I believe in spirituality through the medium of thoughts. The fart medium, of course. By blasting a tremendously divine fart, you release any negativity from within to the outside. When you fart, you also have endorphins by laughing. So you will produce little bubbles of shit, Aaron, and then they will, you know, these little spirit bubbles of shit. And then therefore you will get the endorphins for laughing. Yes, that is the way, Aaron. That is the way to enlightenment via the anal cavity that you're talking about. That was funny. Anyway, Abe's is saying, I'm sorry to hear that, Ron. Hope you get better soon. Cake and Sammer. Hi, Cake and Sammer. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Why is Timmy the Turtle, Caken? Timmy the Turtle. Why is he unhappy? I don't know why he's unhappy. He has always had this face. He's just chronically unimpressed with how the world is, maybe, I think, at the moment. He's not too happy with how things are going. He wants more peace in the world. Why else do you think he might be unhappy, though, Cake and Sammer? Why do you think he's unhappy? Maybe you can answer that too. Boiling Frog saying the future doesn't exist, I don't think. Well, the future, no, not yet. It's not happened. You know, all you've got is now, Boiling Frog. Present, as in the present moment, as in a gift. You fell on some concrete and dislocated my ankle. And you've cut open your chest, darling. Bloody hell, sounds awful, Ronan. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. What's happened then? You dislocated your ankle, sorry, and have cut open my chest. How have you done that, Ronan? How have you made that? Ed's saying, oh, okay. Tana saying, what the fuck, Ronan? Hamster saying, I like your hair. I like my hair too. I love myself, me. I do. I've got no fucking hair, but I love myself. It's good. I've just shaved it, you know. I just shaved it about half an hour ago, Hamster. How are you? Hello, good night. Good night to you, Tanner. Welcome back. How's your week been? Have you had a busy week? Tanner says hi. Tanner said you dislocated your ankle, but they opened your chest. Yeah. I don't know how that's occurred, Sander. Abe's is saying, common hamster, don't be rude. Abe's, you're right. Cake and Sam are saying, let's make Timmy smile again. No one liked to give, 1 minute. My one like to this live given to make little Timmy happy again. Cake and Sam, that's very kind of you to say. Let's make Timmy smile again. Thank you to anyone that's likes and subscribed, by the way. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Anyway, Ronald's saying, no, I burst in my chest open, Sander, and I dislocated my ankle. Abe's saying, is Timmy French or British? Good question. I would say, because of the attire being worn, you've got that, the jersey being worn by Timmy. I'd say this is French, mate. He's got the cravat as well, the little red cravat around his neck. I think he is French. Yes, Timmy is a French descent, but he lives in England, of course, with me. R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Yes, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Oh, I'm sorry he's passed away. Hamster's saying the same thing. I'm moving on. Started saying thanks, Cake, and Timmy will be happy again, of course. I've got to be honest, though. Some people walk up to me sometimes. They go, Brad, what's up with you? What's wrong? I'm like, what you on about? I'm not even pissed off. But I look pissed off sometimes. Sometimes I have that look myself. Sometimes appearances can be deceiving, can't they? I've known people that were laughing and joking all the time and like nothing bothered them. They always seem to land on their feet. They didn't give a fuck. Carefree, they appeared to be, always laughing, the joker of the group. And they're not with us anymore because they've gone down a dark road, let's say. So appearances, sometimes someone can look unhappy, but they're happy inside, or vice versa. Sometimes someone can appear to be really happy, but inside they're not. Appearances can be deceiving sometimes, guys. I just thought of that now. Anyway, Duck Rabbit. I've had a great week so far. Achieved a lot so far. That's brilliant, Duck Rabbit. What have you achieved? What's been great? Great is a very positive word, isn't it? What's been great about this week? What have you achieved, if you don't mind me asking? Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. I'll keep speaking, of course. Sandra said, okay, Ronnie, sorry to hear that. Ronnie says, thanks. Hugs to Sandra. Sandra's sending some hugs and love and respect back to Ronan. Leaping Lanny. Hi, Leaping Lanny. Welcome back. How are you? Hi to you too. Dorf Nihilist. Hi there, mate. Hi, Dorf Nihilist. Welcome back as well, mate. I hope you're okay. Abe's saying, Brad, are you on Instagram? No, I don't use it. I don't use it. No, mate, I'm not. Ronan's then saying, darling Timmy, them makeup brushes are looking good. Can you do my makeup? 1 minute. Can you do? He said yes, he'll do it. He said he knows exactly what to do. He's really, really good at that. He's great at it. He's great with the brush. He's got the wrist action just to sort you out, Ronan. Anyway, Cake and Sam are saying, I agree with you, Timmy. I'm unhappy with the current world. But this is all we've got, right, Timmy? So that's why I don't frown. Oh, Cake and Sam, that's very wise and positive of you and very true. I agree with you, Timmy. He says, I'm unhappy with the current world. But this is all we've got right now. You're right. This is what we've got. So that's why I don't frown. You're making the best of it, Cake and Sam. I like it. So I'm saying, Ronan, LOL, they're my brushes. Timmy said, Sander, they're no longer your brushes. They belong to him now. Yeah, and that's the final outcome. He said, and if you dare touch them again, he will be having serious words with you. I think he's coveted them. He's commandeered them. Anyway, Aaron said everyone laughs, but legitimately from a young age to an old age, everyone laughs at farts. When you push one out, you feel better. Also, you can share in the joys of others by laughing collectively. Oh yeah, I suppose they can. Farts can bring laughter. They do, actually. You're right. You're actually right, Aaron. I agree. I never thought of it exactly like that. I don't like the smell of other people's farts, though, if I'm honest. I think it's disgusting. But I get why people can laugh about it. Takes away the stress, takes away the pressure, takes away the seriousness of life sometimes, Aaron. You've got a point. Sanders laughing. Meredith. Hi, Meredith. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name right. Not really good. I'm really sorry to hear that, Meredith. You're more than welcome here. Sometimes the problem shared is a problem halved. If you want to, you can share. You can share whatever you want or don't. It's up to you. But I'm sorry that you feel that way. I really am. I'm really sorry that you feel that way. I know life can be tough sometimes. Ron saying Brad's actually got an afro, but he doesn't show it often and he doesn't want to brag. No, I don't. I just fold it at the back. Ronan. Trying to say my week was tiring as I get older. Routines are much more unbearable. I suppose, yeah. It's as you get older, your energy, you have less energy, I suppose, Tanner, to an extent. Especially with the job that you do. You have a lot of responsibility, Tanner. Yeah, I can imagine. Hope are you getting a holiday soon? Are you getting some rest soon? Hope you get a holiday soon or something like that to help you decompress a little bit. Are you working at the weekend, Tanner? Ron is saying he actually stays with me, darling. Cake and Sammy saying, I feel Timmy is a scouser. It could be. You never know. It could be. XTEQHXZZ, you've got poo on your chin. Okay. Nice one, mate. Thanks for telling me that I've got shit on my chin. Anyway, I'll keep talking. Aiden's saying, even though I didn't watch any Chuck Norris films, I really like the Chuck Norris's jokes. R.I.P. legend. Absolutely. He achieved a lot. I can't say your name. Minuchita. Where are you from? Sorry if I've not said your name right. My name's Brad. I live in the UK, in England, northwest England. 30 miles away from Manchester. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Abe saying, why not on Instagram? I don't know, Abe. I just don't really give a shit about it. I've never really been drawn to it. I just haven't aligned with it. XDEQHZZ2. I've read all your fucking name there. Proper need your hard drive checking. Really? Why? Rona says, I look so pretty, Timmy. Thank you. Timmy has done it. He's got that French style, hasn't he? Of course. Santa said, oh, Timmy's pretty aggressive. Yeah, if you start to fuck with his brushes, he's going to get angry, Sander. And if you're trying to take away his je ne sais quoi and his brushes, he's not gonna fuck around. If you fuck around, you'll find out with Timmy. Santa saying, fight me, Timmy. He said Timmy said, what's that, Timmy? Timmy said there's no point, it won't be a fair fight, he said. He said it won't be a challenge. James Morris. Hi, James Morris. You love it, really? I like Cadbury cream eggs. Yeah, they're nice, mate. Hi, James. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. Brad, I want to know your opinion on the Netflix show, The Manosphere. I've not seen it, Aaron. I've heard of it. To be honest with you, Aaron, I've not seen it, so I can't give an opinion. I'm really sorry. I've come across it at a glance, and that's it. So I can't give you a deep dive and analysis of something I've not seen, mate. Is it worth what? Aaron, have you seen it, and is it worth watching? Is the question back to you. Sanders asking how old Tanner is. Elliot James, Lex Luthor. Elliot James, I think I've seen you on before. How are you? Dark Frag X. Are you an AI? I'm a fucking AI. Dark Frag X. If I was AI, I'd be a lot more polished than this, a lot more perfect, wouldn't it? I don't think it's that advanced either to talk like I am for so long. Maybe at one point it will be Dark Frag, but right now it's not. And it'd be a lot more intelligent than I am. So I'm the real deal. It's me. I'm definitely here. As imperfect as that is. Macy, welcome back, Macy. Of course I remember you. Big shout out to Macy. Welcome back. Hope you're okay. Of course I remember you. Jenny B9000, you live in the Midlands. No, northwest, a bit further north. Not the Midlands. Not far off the Midlands, but not quite. No, I don't. Northwest, near Manchester, mate. Santa saying hi to Macy. Dwight Frag saying, are you an AI? I've already answered that, mate. I'm a fuck. I'm not. Santa saying he isn't an AI. No. Will that question be asked more in the future? Maybe. Was AI going to end up? Who fucking knows, Dwight Frag? It's interesting but scary at the same time, in my opinion. Cake and Sam are saying, do you watch football? Yeah, I watch football. I'm not massively drawn to it. I watch it here and there. I'm not like a fanatic about it, though, if I'm honest. I prefer rugby. Yes, Sander's saying it. Cake and Sam are saying, thank you, Sander, mod God. Stephanie Grogan. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Hope you're okay. Sander saying, LOL, Kaken. I hope I say your name right. Love and respect from Sander. I hope you're okay too. Macy says hi to Sander. Troy. Hi, Troy. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. Hello and good evening to you too. I'm from the States. Whereabouts in the States are you from? But watching you while on vacation in Prague. Oh, nice, man. How long are you staying in Prague for? And how have you found it so far? It's a beautiful city. I've never been, if I'm honest, Troy, but it's definitely somewhere I'd consider to visit. Sander's then saying, how are you, Macy? Sander says, hello to Troy. I love Prague, beautiful city. Sander loves it. Dark Frag saying, Johnny Sins. Whatever, Dark Frag. Anyway. Ricky's saying that's what an AI would say. Yeah, that's yeah, of course. It could do, you never know. Santa's saying hello to Dark Frag. Santa's laughing at Ricky. Macy says, I'm good, Sander. Santa's saying, I'm glad to hear that. You're 11. Wow, Basically, you're young. You're young. Hope you're okay. Tanya saying due to on-call duty, I have to be reachable anytime during the weekend. Oh shit, Tanner. In case of an emergency stay occurs, especially in patients I have operated on, they invite me to the hospital. Oh, and I pray and hope, Tanner, that you don't get. How often do you get called in when you're on duty, on call? I hope they leave you alone this weekend, mate. I really do. I can emphasize with that. A lot of pressure to do what you do as well. Being a surgeon, you're a surgeon, aren't you? Of course, ENT surgeon, if I remember correctly. Forgive me if I get anything wrong, but I think you're an ENT surgeon. I think I remember. It's a tough job, mate. You're helping so many people. But I hope they leave you alone this weekend. A lot of responsibility that to do what you do, of course, as I'm sure you're aware, of course. Dwight Frag says hello to Sandra. Sandra says, to Macy. You're from Alabama. How's life in Alabama, by the way? Prague is fantastic. Love it. Being here for a week with my wife. That's nice, Troy. Nice, man. Lovely. How are you finding the food in Prague? Is the question. I'm asking you a lot of questions there, Troy, but I'm just interested. Yeah. Nice. Good for you. Dwight Frag saying good. How are you, Sander? Sander's saying, Troy, that's lovely. I hope you're having a great time. Yeah. I hope you're having a great time, of course. Tanner says it depends. It depends on, yeah. It's so unpredictable, isn't it? If you're working in a hospital, you're on call. Tanner's a surgeon. It takes years and years and years to become competent at, doesn't it? To get that experience. It takes years, man. And yes, it's unpredictable because you don't know when you need it. Every patient's different. Every situation could be different. Anyway, I'll carry on speaking. Macy said bye-bye, eating my dinner and coming back. No worries, Macy. Enjoy your dinner. Cake and Sam are saying, I've recently been to Northwest London, but nowhere outside of London. I really want to go around the entire UK, but the weather is never really that good there, you know. Love London, though. What do you love about London, Cake and Sam? What do you love about London? Are you living there now, then? The weather's unpredictable in the UK, yes. Lots of rain, a lot of time. It is what it is, though. You've got to make the best of it. So I'm saying, okay, Macy, enjoy your dinner. Of course. And a big shout, just going to say thank you to anyone that subscribed. It means a lot. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for anyone that comes back as well. I'm humbled. I really am. I'm grateful too. So just sending that appreciation out there. Macy says thank you. Santa saying caking, yes. The weather isn't amazing here in the UK. Sandra's smiling. Dwight Frag says Sandra, I'm in Fura. That's Saturday. Sorry, mate, I can't read that. Further, that's Saturday. Sorry, Dwight Frag, I'm misinterpreting that sentence. The food is great. The beer is awesome. What? You're living the dream there, Troy. You're in Prague. You're in a nice city. Nice food, nice beer. Living your best life, mate. Good for you. Santa saying you're in tomorrow, Dark Frag. What do you do? Okay. Santa saying Troy, they are known for their beer, LOL. I didn't like the food though. Why didn't you like the food, Sandra? Shadowed Galaxy. Hi, what's up? Hi, Shadowed Galaxy. I'm just going with the flow. My name's Brad, if you've never met me before. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. It's on my little cup here, Inspirational Ambivert. I'm just reading the comments. It's a nice little chilled live. I've got Timmy the Turtle with me, keeping an eye on things. He's chilling in the back. He's listening away. So yeah, just reading the comments, Shadow Galaxy. Dark Frag says, hey Sander, are you AI bot? Yes, we're all Dark Frag, we are all AI. Of course we are. Sander says she's an AI bot too. Oh God. Maybe in the future we will be, who knows? Ronan says I'm watching, just trying not to stress myself out. Wow. What's stressing you out, Ronan? Sorry, mate. You're trying to not stress yourself out. Well, hopefully being on here will calm you down a little bit. I hope. Hope you're okay. Sanders just going that. Dark Frag saying really. Really? Yes, really. Maisie's just sending some smiles out there. Brad, I want you to watch along of the Manosphere live. Right. It's a good idea, Aaron. So you want me to watch Manosphere live and then do it on the live while I watch it? That's a good idea. Let me think about it. Thanks for the idea. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to consider that. Thank you for the idea. Different. I've never done that before, so it's a good idea. That Dark Frag saying, "Wow, yeah, wow, AI's got so much better." Dark Frag. Cake and Sam is saying, "I live where it snows the most of the year, Russia." Oh, you're from Russia? Cool. You love Nando's. Nando's is amazing. I've never had a bad Nando's meal. Some say it's a bit sugary or a bit salty, but I think it's just really nice. So, Cake and Sam, I completely agree. I love Nando's too. And the football culture, went to some good pubs in London. Cool. How's life in Russia, by the way? Is my question back to you, Cake and Sam. Aaron saying, restart the live with that title. I'm going to write it down. I'm not going to do it right now. Watch along. 1 minute. Dark Frad says, wow, anyway, I've read that, haven't I? Sandra's doing a bit of a whistle. Dark Frag saying, hey, Sandra, do you have emotions? Well, no, if you're AI, you don't have emotions, do you, Sandra? Macy saying Sandra is there. Sandra saying cheeky Nando's. I had Nando's. When did I have Nando's? I had Nando's 2 days ago. It was fucking ace. Excuse my French. Excuse my wording, should I say. But anyway, it was great. Sandra saying Macy. I don't know why. Troy saying, I live in Huntsville, area of Alabama. It's known as the Rocket City due to the space programs. Ah, interesting. Nah, I didn't know that. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it does. Very specific, isn't it? Very different. Most of the world does not have space programs, does it? It doesn't. Not linked to the towns or areas. I've never heard anyone say that, Troy, apart from you. So it's very specific, isn't it? Interesting. Dark Frag saying, hey, Sander, how many languages do you know? Ronan said one word, life. I know, it can be tough sometimes, Ronan. It can be tough sometimes. It can be a bit overwhelming. It can be difficult. It can be complicated. It can be overbearing. It can wear you down. Life can be difficult at times, beyond words. And it's different for everybody. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that you're going through the bit of shit at the moment. We're here for you the best we can. We'll listen to you the best we can. And tomorrow's another day, mate. I hope that you're okay. Or as well as you can be, man. Anyway. Dark Frag saying, are you a new AI model? Yes, I am the updated new AI model. They did not. If it was a really new AI model, Dark Frag, they'd give me some fucking hair, wouldn't they? But they didn't. So they didn't really make me that well. They could have made me better. The AI inventors, let's say, were going down that road. Sandra's saying, Ronan, life is beautiful. It's hard, yes, but worth the fight. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's worth the fight. It's worth the fight. Troy saying, also, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Yeah, I've just found out, Troy, mate. Literally, what Abe's, who's on here, told me about 10, 15 minutes ago that Chuck Norris had passed away. Sad, isn't it, Troy? He was a great man. He was a great man. He did a lot of good things. He just died, so death could experience fear. Death could experience fear. Thanks for sharing, man. It's sad, isn't it? Sorry, Troy, it's sad. Sandra said, Dark Frag, I am. Dark Frag going, oh my God. Anyway, Troy laughing my ass off. What a guy, Chuck Norris. Yes, I think he lived into his older age. He had a very successful life, didn't he? He was well thought of. Sad that he's gone, though, of course. But he was a well thought of person, respected person, amongst other things. Dwight Frag saying, Sander, do you have eyes? What a question. Anyway, Skyface, you Russian? What the fuck, mate? Skyface, come on. Come on. Are you? Does this sound Russian? Come on. Timmy said he's got a babushka at home. He's got a babushka. He told me that Timmy, the turtle, he has a babushka, which means grandma in Russian. Yes, he has a Russian grandma. So there you go. If you want to find some babushkas out there, Skyface, Timmy knows somebody. But I'm not fucking Russian. This is... No, mate. Come on. I'd sound different. I'd probably look different too. Nothing against Russians, by the way, personally. They're just different. Just from a different country. It's all good. Cake and summer. It's freezing, isn't it? Everything is shut out because it's too cold, but I'm optimistic and happy. Cake and summer. That's really good to hear. It is cold, but you're optimistic and happy. It's good to be optimistic. It's good to be optimistic when you can be. Santa saying, Dark Frag, I do have bionic eyes. They change shape and colour. I can read you like a book too. Dark Frag, his mind is blown with what Sander's saying. Prackard, I swallowed shampoo. Prackard, what the fuck are you doing? Do not be swallowing shampoo. I don't think it's the best. Hope you're okay. Chill out with the fucking shampoo. At least your inside will be clean. Don't be swallowing that shampoo, mate. Dark Frag and Sander are going down a little AI adventure. Sander saying, Prack, yikes, wash your mouth out. Dark Frag saying, do you kill humans? No, I don't kill humans. I'm not into it. Not for me, that. Prackard saying, smelled like a fruit. That was a lie. Tasted like... Did it taste like a fruit, though? Made with real apples, wasn't it, Prackard, the shampoo that he was devouring? Sander saying, Dark Frag, I'm in secret alliance with Timmy the Timmy the Terminator Turtle. Yes, Timmy the Terminator Turtle. He's actually, yeah, I'll shut up. I'm chatting shit now, of course. I'm joking. Badly joking. Dark Frag saying interesting. Thanks, Dark Frag. I get that a lot. That's fine. Jim Jam. Jim Jam. What the fuck, mate? Jim Jam saying he's got his thing stuck in the Hoover again. Had to go to the hospital, bloody NHS. How did you talk your way out of that one? You got yourself into a jam there, didn't you, Jim? Got yourself into a jam there, didn't you, Jim? What were you doing? How did the Hoover feel about this? And how did you talk your way out of that one? I'm going with a sick joke there, mate. Anyway, Santa's saying, Brad, it's a joke. Chuck died so death could experience fear. Oh, I didn't get the joke. I'm sorry, Troy, mate. It went over my head. I'm really sorry, mate. Thank you, Sander, for pointing that out to me. Chuck died so death could experience fear. I get it. Sorry, yeah, good joke. Sorry, I didn't get it, man. Dark Frag Sander, what's your name? It's Sander. It's Sander. Dark Frag said, can I call you AI, mummy? You can if you want. The Immortal Iguana. Hi, the Immortal Iguana. How are you? How are you? Hope you're okay. Kanha Mishra. Hey, Uncle Brad. Hi, Kanha. How are you? Welcome back. I hope you're okay. Good to see you on here again. Sander saying, Dark Frag, you may call me Madame Didi Sander. Sander says hi to Kanha. Kanha saying hi, Sander, Didi. Destined Damage. Fucking hell, Destined Damage. You're really smart. Destined Damage is really, really intelligent. He's asking me if I'm bald. Destined Damage. Can you answer that question yourself? What What a stupid question. Really dumb, mate. Come on, Destined Damage. You can do better than that. Clearly, obviously. Come on. It's a dumb question. What are you contributing with that? So I say Dart Frag, okay, officer. Or Kung Fu Sander. Destined Damage, how do you feel about being bald? I feel really good about it, mate. It feels liberating. I used to be really insecure about this. I've said this loads of times on here. When I was in my early 20s, Destined Damage, I started to recede. I started to go bald. I had hair at the time. Let's say 19, I had hair. And it started to go, and people used to notice on me. They go, oh, Brad, you receding a bit. I go, really? And I go, fuck. And I was really insecure about it. And I made the best of the hair that I had. It was very mousy, thin hair, brown hair that I had. I used to be blonde when I was younger, believe it or not. A long time ago. I've no hair now, of course. And I just kept it going for as long as I could. And it got to a point where it didn't look good. I had like a little bit of a bald patch there, and it was receding at the sides, Destined Damage. So eventually I took up the courage to just shave it all off. And I looked better. So I shaved it all off, and then I baked it with a razor. So less is more. I feel like as soon as I did it, I felt like all my problems had gone. The hair wasn't there anymore. So I felt good about it. So how do I feel about it? I feel fucking good about it, mate. It doesn't bother me one tiny bit. I don't feel insecure about it. I don't feel self-conscious about it. I feel fucking good about it. It's a really good place to be. So therefore, I feel very free and liberated. Anyway, that's my how do I feel about being bald story. There you go. Sander's laughing at Small Frag. Small Frag is going, chef's kiss there. The Immortal Iguana saying, you sound like you're from Lancaster. You're very, very close. Very fucking close. You're very correct. I'm not far from Lancaster. I live in Chorley, which is in Lancashire, of course. Not Lancaster, though. You're not far off. Similar accent as well, I'm assuming as well. So yeah, where are you from, the Immortal Iguana, if you know that? Babushka means grandma, yeah. That puts a whole new meaning on the song, yeah. Who sung the song, Babushka, Babushka? It's an 80s song. Showing my age here, aren't I? Fuck. That's where I've got that word from as well. And Mickey, the only word I know in fucking Russian is that word. That's all I know. Anyway, Santa's saying Destined Damage is elated by his own boldness. Yes, I'm elated by my own boldness. I'm good. Catchy Electro Music. Hi, Catchy Electro Music. Welcome back. I think I've seen you on here before, mate. How are you doing? Shampoo taste is horrible. Yeah, it's going to taste fucking... It's basically putting poison in your mouth in a nutshell. Not for human consumption, is it, really? Santa's saying grandma. Dark Frag, hey, Santa, how old are you? Santa's saying babushka is the Russian word for grandmother or an elderly woman. Yes, it is. Santa's saying I'm 40 years young. Babushka was his grandma. Wow. Shit. Yeah. Not very intelligent of me, that was it, Ricky? Shit. Yes, please, Ricky, will you write that down? Babushka was his grandma. Yes, very stupid thing of me to say. I was joking. I didn't know what else to say, mate. I'll admit that was very stupid of me to say. Teddy Klinsman. Hi, Teddy. I was out with a mate drinking. I crashed out at his place. I woke up with my boxers around my ankles. Feeling very sore. Oh, Teddy, are you into that? You must be into that. Each their own, mate. Each their own. That's a rough day out, mate. That's some sick shit, lad. That's some sick shit. Anyway, Catchy Electro Music is going with a turtle. Yeah. He's just walking past. I'm going along. And he's just... Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Off he goes. He's quite quick. Dark Frag is saying March 21st, Saturday. What? Sorry. Dark Frag saying March 21st, Saturday, 2:18 a.m. I feel so tired. I'm going to die. Rest in peace. Why are you so tired, Dark Frag? Have you been too busy? Are you overthinking? I don't know. Hope you're okay, man. Santa saying yay to catchy electro music. Aaron saying Teddy. Ricky saying, oh, babushka, grandma, oh, babushka, grandma. She wanted to test her husband. She knew exactly what to do. Pseudonym, I can't say that word. A pseudonym to fool him. She couldn't have made a worst move or something. Aaron saying we're not mates. Fair enough. Okay. Teddy, Shelley saying, Teddy, I don't find that funny. I get why, Shelley. It's very sick. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with people doing whatever they do, whatever preferences they have. But yes, I can understand what you're saying there, Shelley. Anyway, let me get to the comments. That's dramatic, Dark Frag, Sander's saying. Dark Frag's tired. Get some sleep, man. Kanha saying, how's the weather there? It's been quite sunny, Kanha. It's not warm, but it's like 10 degrees, which is not bad. It's been very sunny the last few days, mate. So the weather's been, for here, that's really good weather at this time of year. So it's not been too bad. How's the weather where you are, Kanha? Santa's laughing at Ricky. Ricky said, all yours, babushka, grandma, babushka, grandma, babushka, and all yours, babushka, babushka, yeah, babushka. God, I've read it. Catchy electro music, bold men unite. Absolutely. All the way, catchy electro music. Ricky is laughing. Dark Frag says, Santa, guess my age. 17, I guessed. Santa saying Dark Frag 13. Kanha's coming in with an 89. Nice, a young 90-year-old, that, isn't it? Catchy electro music saying, I hear you, I'm half bald. It happens to loads of people, mate. Embrace it. Fucking make the best of it. Santa saying, laughing my ass off. 35. Kanha's coming up with 24. Dark Frag still says no. Catchy electro music's going with 36. 58, 22. I'm teen. I said 17. Catchy electro music. Are you into electro music? 55, 17, 31. Just tell us, mate. We're fucking giving you about 20 numbers there. Or don't tell us. Whoopie-doo if you don't. Anyway, what kind of music? Old catchy electro music. Yeah, of course. You're 12, Dark Frag. Wow. That's not teenage, though, is it? That's not quite a teenager. You're young, so you've got potential. You've got time. Santa's saying, oh, what a surprise. Dark Frag says, goo goo gag. Okay. Kanha says, where are you from? Where am I from? Oh, Dark Frag, where are you from? Okay. You have a mother, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you remember me, my man? I do remember. Absolutely catchy electro music. I absolutely do remember you, of course. Kanha saying from Spain. Nice. Santa is Dark Frag's AI mama. That's weird. Kate Bush, Ricky. Yeah, fuck me. I forgot her name. Thank you, Kate Bush. It's a bit of a weird song, isn't it, that? That Babushka song is weird, if you think about it. Vicky saying the song is about being married to his grandma and their love grows cold, so she tests him out. That's weird, isn't it, Ricky? So the Babushka song is about him being married to his grandma. Oh, well, that's weird already, isn't it? And their love grows cold. What a shame. So she tests him. So she tests him out. How does she test him out? That's crazy. Hey, everyone, watch the Durand Hart movie. I've never seen it. Is it a good movie, Kanha? So Cake and Sam are saying, what I caught about London is nobody's really happy. Like, I usually go out and greet everyone because I'm all happiness and sunshine. They looked at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, big fucking time. I'm sure there's a lot of cool people in London, a lot of nice people, friendly people in London. However, it's a rat race, really, Cake and Sammer. It's a busy city. I don't know everything about it, of course. This is just my perspective. But if you're walking in the countryside, there's not many people around. Guess what people do? They say hello, they greet you. They say hello. If you're in a busy city, no one says hello to anyone. Everyone's just got their heads down. Cake and Summer, I suppose, if you're all about happiness and greeting people, maybe that environment's not the best for you, maybe. But I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm just trying to give my perspective. Ricky's saying you have to pretend to be happy all the time. London offers anonymity, so you don't have to pretend. You don't have to be happy all the time either, dear. It's okay not to be happy sometimes. It's okay to be pissed off sometimes. It's not funny. I got school, my favourite British meme. I've not seen that, Cake and Summer. All right, Aaron, saying, I was saying to Teddy, comment, we're not mates. No. Well, Teddy's comment was really, really weird, wasn't it, Aaron? It's a bit fucked up, let's be honest. Was he? He's saying, how does it feel to be bald? It feels fucking ace, mate. I love myself. Fucking love myself. All day, man. I back myself. I love myself. I accept the way I am. I'm not fucking perfect, but I'm good, Wazim. How are you? And do you love yourself? Is the question. Can you answer that one? Dark Frag says hi again. UKG, welcome back, UKG. Good, great to see you on here again, of course. UKG says, what's popping, Brad? My week's been good. I'm now first aid trained. Nice. Smashing it. I'm expecting my first vinyl record to be delivered this month. Roy Scott Ambient Excursions. What have you got? You're getting some vinyl, old school, man. I can't think of what that tune is, man. I'm writing it down, you know. Roy Scott, 1 minute. Ambient Excursions. What kind of music's that? It's like trance music or something, UKG. I'm good, mate. I'm just living my best life, man. Fucking hustling away. Doing my best. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Ricky saying London would suit me. I'm autistic. I find it really hard to pretend to be happy. Used to get in trouble all the time at work for refusing to smile. I find people so false. Sometimes you're right there, Ricky. Some people are genuinely fucking happy, mate, and that's all good and well. But some people, there's a lot of people that are false, mate. I see through it really, really quickly, really, really easily. And I'm not really a fan of it, but it's part of life, I suppose, with some people. Some people are false. Yes, they are. Not all, though. Ricky's saying, no, it's not. The song is not about that, LOL. Sorry, Ricky. Forgive my ignorance. But it is funny when you understand Babushka in Russian. Ah, right. Sorry, Ricky. I misinterpreted it, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry, dude. Watch the Kanha saying, watch the movie Durandar, please. Durandar. I've never heard of it. Is it Indian? Why do you like it? What's good about it? You can't watch a movie, Ricky, because you get bored. Attention span for like 90% of films. Fair enough, mate. It's not funny. I've got school is a mum pranking her daughter. It's not funny. I've got school is a mum pranking her daughter. Is it, UKG? I can't think of what it is. I can't recall it right now. Cake and Sam are saying I agree with the I can't say that fucking. Sorry, guys. I'll do my best to pronounce that properly. I agree about the anonymity and most people being happy more usual than others. But I started getting the cold shoulder, starting with when I landed in Heathrow Airport all the way till I was around Ben something, I don't know. Was him saying, yeah, brother, I love myself. I look great and have long hair. I think you also had that when you were young. Guys, to have hair when I was younger, was he? But you can be happy with or without her, mate, or you can be unhappy with or without her. I'm glad that you love yourself. That's great. and enjoy your full life, mate. I'm happy for you. All good. Mr. Pollard saying you need a haircut. Of course you do. Stoic 2106, hello. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that, Stoic 2106. That's not very stoic of you to say, is it? That's not true. You shouldn't really call yourself stoic. That's not a very stoic thing to say. I have a lot of respect for stoicism. I believe in a lot of it. Helps me to... Stoicism is a really, really good thing, a really positive thing. What you're saying is not. Macy says, I'm back. Welcome back. Ricky's saying, I get it. But, okay, but as soon as you are not happy in my experience, everyone wants to be around you. If you want to be around people, nobody's interested. So, as soon as you're not happy, everyone wants to be around you. If you want to be around people, nobody's interested. Sometimes, it depends on the situation, Ricky, I suppose. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Kanha saying, yes, it's Indian. I thought so, it sounded it. I'll have to check it out, Kanha. The movie you were on about, of course. STRX Cookies, welcome back, mate. Welcome back. It's all good. Ricky's saying, I don't like people cheering me up. Fair enough. I grew up in a very close community, religious, very annoying. It's like it's forced, it's fake sometimes, I suppose. Is that why you found it annoying? In that situation that you're on about. Sometimes I try and cheer people up. Sometimes I just leave them alone though, Ricky. I read the room. If some people need or want to be cheered up a little bit, they want to be understood. And some people just want to be left alone, Ricky, which I completely understand too. It depends on the individual and the situation, I suppose. Why was that annoying? Being up, I suppose you were around Jehovah's Witnesses, so it's going to be crazy, that world that I don't understand. Why did you find it very annoying? If you don't mind me asking, Ricky, if you don't want to answer, please don't. I'm just asking the question, trying to be respectful, trying to show interest, of course. But if you don't want to answer, you don't need to. OZN3T, Devin Townsend by Timu. Who's Devin Townsend? Don't know who that is, mate. Lord Ronnie. Hi, Lord Ronnie. The Otter. All right. UKG saying, Roy Scott, Nebulous Nights, an ambient excursion into profound mysteries is the correct title. It's wicked, mate. I need to order a record player now. Yeah, if you're going to play it, vinyl, it has a good feel to it, a different sound to it, doesn't it? The vinyl, the old school LPs, let's say. The aesthetic, the covers of them and the art that went into the records. I'm just picturing it. I'm just having a bit of nostalgia there, UKG, in relation to you talking about having a record there. Ricky's then saying, if I'm really unhappy or something is bothering me, I'm like the Addams Family Wednesday. You just had enough. Yeah, I can imagine. For some reason, it attracts people. I go mute as well. Fair enough. Aaron saying, thoughts on dwarfs. Thoughts on dwarfs? I don't know. They're just bloody smaller people, mate. That's it. Ricky saying, I'm very heavy. Okay. In relation to what you were saying before. J. Sri Rambro. Probably something rude, isn't it? I can't say your name, man. Fuck me. Shor Rati Wari. J. Sri Rambro. I don't know what that means. I hope it's not rude, but I've said it anyway. Plume69 has done something in the pants. Well done. I hope you clean up after yourself. Ricky saying, I think they feel they have to. What do you mean they think they feel they have to? Sorry, Ricky. Obviously, don't find it annoying, I don't think. But for me, it's torture. Everyone's got different tolerance to things and sensitivity to things, Ricky. Some things, I might love something and you could hate it, for example. We're all different, mate. Do you know what I really don't like, Ricky? It sounds crazy. Might not sound great. I hate it. I hate a stuffy room full of people. So we have canteens at work where everyone eats, and everyone's like cooking in the microwave. So every minute you've got another meal going in the microwave, then another, then another. There's loads of people. There's no windows in these staff rooms. It fucking smells. It makes my skin crawl, Ricky. It makes my fucking skin crawl. And I can't stay there for too long. And I have to just walk out and I sit on a corridor on my own for my lunches. I just need to be away from everybody. I get burnt out, overstimulated. I think I'm quite a sensitive person, let's say. Emotionally intelligent, but like sensitive to certain smells, which sounds weird, but I am. I don't like that stuffy. No, I don't like it. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that in relation to what you're saying. Like some things that's torture to me personally, but other people wouldn't even bat an eyelid with regards to what I've just said. I'm trying to show some understanding there to an extent in my own way. Your meek's been productive, so funny and insightful. I like you. I like nice YouTube name. Should I say? Nice to meet you, by the way. Funny and insightful. What's been productive about your week? You've got a lot of things done. What have you got? What have you got done? What have you achieved? Others don't find it annoying, I don't think, but for me, it's torture. Yes, Rick. I think I've said that. Sorry, I get it. Aaron's saying, do text to speech. What's do text to speech? What does that mean? Sorry, mate. Ricky's saying, no thoughts are heavy on dwarves because they are small. LOL. Sorry. Yeah, it's a bit below the belt, that, Ricky. Isn't it? A bit below the belt, mate. You get what I mean? I'll stop now. I'm being small-minded, aren't I? Sorry. Anyway, bad jokes. Rick, Sandra's saying it's smelly, disgusting, and people are loud, obnoxious pigs equals work. Yep. And I'm at work, I'm in the theatre. It's a stressful fucking environment sometimes. I've got loads of tasks to do, loads of pressure. And then I've got a break, and I think I'm peopled out to fuck. I think I just need some time alone. I don't want to sit in a sweaty, warm, fucking staff room that stinks with loads of people chatting shit, chewing, eating the food like pigs. No, fucking God, it makes my skin crawl. Really does. I fucking hate it. Sorry, I'm going on, but there you go. I'm ranting. I'll stop. Ricky said, I'm the same. I also prefer to eat totally alone. Ricky, snap. Fucking snap. Even family. I get it. Do what I used to do, Ricky? God. Christmas Day, right? Families downstairs are all eating and drinking, talking, whatever. I would stay upstairs, Ricky, in my bedroom for fucking hours. I'd wait until everyone was fucked off, until they'd gone, and then I'd get my dinner. I'd cook it and then I'd bring it up to my room, or I'd sit at the table when no one was there. Ricky said I can't stand chewing noises. Snap. I struggle with it really gets me. UKG saying £65 for the vinyl and got my eye on a capable player. Some good headphones and having shrooms when I first play it. Wow. Go for with the shrooms. They grow in October, mate, don't they? In England. In Lancashire they do anyway. I'm on about shrooms there, but be careful with that because it's not good for you. But be mindful. Really looking forward to reset before summer. What's the reset going to be? How's that going to look for you, UKG? £65 for the vinyl. It must be worth a lot of money. Sandra's saying, Ricky, I can't stand people. Most are obnoxious. Some people are all right. Some people are sound. Some people are obnoxious. Yes. It's part of life, Sandra. Do I like Donald Trump, Cleo? I'd say no. Not particularly. I don't think, oh, he's amazing. I don't think, oh, Donald Trump, isn't he? What a majestic fucking champion of a man. I wish I was like him. No, I don't think that whatsoever. I don't think he's completely 100% bad, but I don't know. Do I think he's good? Like a great person? I'd say no, Cleo. I definitely don't. I don't hate the person, but I definitely don't like them either. What's your thoughts, Cleo? Do you like Donald Trump? Does anyone else like Donald Trump? Let's get the topic going, Cleo. Do you know what? Just mix it up a bit. There you go. Do you like Donald Trump? Open to debate, of course. I'm sure that could spark up a conversation, or maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Good evening, Snow Squirrel. Welcome back. Really good to see you on here again. Hope you're okay. Ricky's saying it was below the belt, but luckily it went over their heads. Yes, it did. Funny. Sorry. All right, Ricky, you're on track. You're on track. Sandra's saying, what would you think if an older woman at work tells you you're working with me on Monday? So be on your best behavior. I was close to telling her some really inappropriate things. So if someone tells you, oh, you better be on your best behavior on Monday, what I think to that, Sandra, I'd be thinking, what the fuck are you going to do? What are you going to do? Who are you to tell me that? It's a very self-entitled, arrogant, fucking dumb thing to say to somebody, in my opinion. Who do you think you are? Shut up. Anyway, that's what I think to that, Sandra. Ricky saying I'm on PIP now. Luckily, people still like me. Ricky, I think you present to sound very wise. You've probably been through quite very specific challenges that most people don't go through. I think you have hit rock bottom. I don't know everything about you, of course, only what you've mentioned on here, but you're very respectful, man. Very respectful, very wise. I think you've grown a lot through the shit that you've been through. Obviously, there's still some way to go, like we all have. But are you likable? Yes, you are. Absolutely. So you're not just lucky, you've created that yourself just by being a decent person. It's not luck, you've created your own luck. But you shouldn't have been around people, LOL. Why shouldn't you have been around people, do you think? Catchy electronic music saying, I like Trump. Okay, cool. Why do you like Trump? So he says it how it is. There's no filter. He's not got any, he's not a puppet on a string. He's his own person, I suppose. I could see where you're coming from there. Does Timmy like Trump? Timmy, do you like Trump? Timmy says, yes, he's doing a great job. He says, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you. He says, yes. So he said, keep up the good work, he said. Sorry, I'm just making this up. Timmy just chucking it in there. Agreed, Catchy. He's got a big mouth as well. Yes. No filter, big mouth. Yes. Ricky saying the Japanese interview, laughing my ass off. I've not seen. What's the Japanese interview, Ricky? Ricky, I died laughing, LOL. I can't think of what that is. Sorry, guys. Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Welcome back. How are you doing, Bobby? It's my birthday on Wednesday. Nice one, Bobby. Well, if I don't see you before Wednesday, happy birthday for Wednesday, mate. Are you doing anything nice? Are you doing anything good? You don't have to do anything, by the way. Ricky saying you never told me about Pearl Harbor. Don't know where to go with that, Ricky. UKG said, I've done my reading on the shroom, so all good. Thank you for your support. Reset will be diving back into my fitness. Sleep good. Eating already, feeling recharged like the sunshine, to be fair. I'm sure you'll do that. You sound like you've got a lot of discipline. Structure and discipline and perseverance, meaning that you'll see it through. Good for you, UKG. Santa saying, I love how Brad remembers stuff about this community. I don't remember everything about everyone. I do remember the names most of the time. I try to remember things about people the best I can. I probably miss bits though, of course, being human as I am, imperfect as I am. Ron saying, you love how Timmy remembers stuff about me. Yeah, he said it's unforgettable. Unforgettable, he said. I'll leave him there. Catchy electro music saying Tommy is wearing a mega cape. It's a cravat. I think it's a cravat, man. Yeah, it's a cravat. Santa says I'm a cape. Okay. Timmy says he loves Ronan. Very cute. Alicia Glow, do you know Stray Kids? Yes, I know Stray Kids. It's K-pop. I do. Not that I've heard the music, but I've just heard people mention it on here. He looks more angry as normal. Yeah. He's smiling. What is he? No. What a shit. What am I doing? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? I'll keep reading. Mickey saying I'm great. If I have to be people I know, but I'm not the best for pretending to be the public. My mum says I don't suffer fools gladly. That's a good thing, mate. Don't suffer fools gladly. That's very wise, isn't it? Don't suffer fools gladly. Don't take any shit. You see right through the bullshit, man. See right through the bullshit. Stay here. I see it straight away. Most of the time. Yeah. It's a way of protecting yourself as well in life, isn't it, Ricky? It's a skill. Santa's saying, Ronan, you're making Timmy angrier. Bobby's going out for a meal for your birthday. Nice one. Is it an Italian, Indian, Chinese? What kind of meal are you going out for? Shelley's saying, I think Trump is a madman. He's won the game of life, hasn't he, Donald Trump? He's won the game of life. Billionaire. Won everything. And then that obviously isn't enough. He needs to become president. Dying to become president for whatever reason. But anyway, Timmy doesn't like him either. Timmy for the next prime minister. So yes, we will be having a vote soon. And Timmy will be leading the country forwards. And he will be scaring the opposition with his disconcerting fucking death stare and his fucking chronically unimpressed face. So yes, he'll be doing a better job than Starmer at the very least. Anyway. Sandra's asking, Bobby, where are you going? Alicia Glow, do you know Stray Kids? Yes, I've already answered that. Do you know how I know? It's because I've done this. I wouldn't have heard of them if I didn't do this, because people say, do you know Stray Kids? It's like a trend kind of thing. I don't know. Timmy likes Trump. Of course he does. Yeah, he does. Ronan said it's not me, Sandra, darling. It's probably the mention of Trump. Ricky saying, laughing my ass off. No, did the Japanese. Oh, yeah. Ronan saying, who's Stray Kids? Are they like Wild Kids? Stray Kids is a K-pop band. I think they're South Korean, Ronan. They're South Korean. Shelley saying, do you think Sander, how maybe he does like him? Yeah, he's variable. He changes his mind, Shelley. Sander's laughing at Shelley. Ricky's saying, you need to look up, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? It'll be fun. It will be funnier live. Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? I don't get the joke. It's going over my head here, Ricky. Not suffering fools gladly doesn't work when you are paid to do exactly that. Ricky said it's a 2-minute video. I need to check it out then, Ricky. Pearl Harbor. I haven't seen it. I need to watch it. Sanders, show me. Show me it later. Ronan saying Timmy is leaving the country. Me and Timmy are going to India. Right. Enjoy. Whereabouts in India are you going to go? Brad needs to watch the Trump Japanese video. Yeah, I do. David saying, I'm Scottish. You want to fight? Get in, lad. Get in there, David. Why do you want to fight, man? What the fuck? Anyway, Sandra saying, Ronan, laughing my ass off, why India? Ronan saying, David, I'm American and I don't want to fight. Sandra says, I'm Croatian, fucking let's get it on. Please look it up live. I don't know how to do that right now because I'm doing this. I'm on the phone right now. Sorry, Ricky. Right, okay. Shall I get my laptop? I'll get my laptop. Give me a minute, guys. You're going to have to wait then. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. Give me a minute. I'll literally be a few minutes. I need to get my laptop. You'll be able to hear me, I think. If it's still connected from the distance, because I've got to walk. One moment. So I'll just get my laptop. I'm just here. So I'm going to do a watch along, a mini watch along. I've never done this before like this. I'm taking Ricky's advice. He wants me to watch it live, so I'm going to do it the best I can. Timmy, my hubby, please cheer up. Yeah, maybe one day we'll do, mate. Take over, Sander. You'd be very good at it, actually, Sander. Believe it or not, she'd be very good at it if she wanted to do it. She speaks very well. Timmy, now Brad's gone, jump out the window, I'll catch you. You can escape from the tyranny within. One minute. Ricky, sorry. I'm just loading up the PC. And then I'll check it out. Ricky, I'm being really dumb now. I'm being really dumb. What do you mean by share it live? I'm showing a lack of intelligence here. What? Yeah, go on. 1 minute. I've got it coming. 1 sec. Let me open this door. 1 minute. Yeah.
Just press play and watch it.
Thank you. Okay, we're getting there. I've got it on my phone. I'm not on my phone. On Sander's phone. Right. So here we go. That's it, isn't it?
Japan and US are very good friends. But one question: why didn't you tell US allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran? So we are very confused about we Japanese citizens.
Well, one thing, you don't want to signal too much. You know, when we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay, right?
Oh shit!
These Escobie. No, you believe in surprise, I think much more so than us. And we had to surprise them, and we did. And because of that surprise, we knocked out, the first 2 days, we probably knocked out 50% of what and much more than we anticipated doing. So if I go and tell everybody about it, there's no longer a surprise, right?
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay...
Shit, I've just seen it. Wow, he just says anything. There's no filter at all. I'll pass the phone back. There you go. Thank you for that. That's great. Thanks a lot. Wow. Shit. Wow. So check that out, guys. That Donald Trump Japanese interview, let's say, and he mentioned Pearl Harbor in an interview. That's crazy. Anyway. Sorry if my reaction wasn't very dramatic there. Anyway. That's bad that he said that, isn't it? He doesn't have a filter at all, does he? He doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit. Anyway, I'll carry on talking. Of course. Mr. Malcolm. Saying that, have you done that, Mr. Malcolm? Good for you, mate. I'm not reading it, though. It's our time to shine, Timmy. Timmy goes, yes, it's our time to shine. Let's go. Let's go. Ronan said, oh, Sander, rare cameo appearance there. Shelley said, very funny, Ronan. He won't jump, he loves Brad. Oh, that's cute of you to say, Shelley. Thank you. I'll give him a hug. There we go. We're all good. He loves me more, Ron's saying. Shelley's laughing. He's asking for help. Who is Dingy? Trump run. Ricky. Trying to say very rare cameo. It's a voiceover cameo. LOL. Oh yeah. Ricky saying you didn't tell me about Pearl Harbor. They knew. I know they did. I know they did. I know they did. I know they did. That's very true though, isn't it? It's actually fucking true. When Japan bombed America all that time ago, they didn't tell them about Pearl Harbor. They just did it. It's very true. Very matter of fact, I suppose. Ron saying, Timmy, can I see your nose? Yes, you can. There. There is Timmy's snout there. There you go. Anyway. Sander, where are you located? Sander's in the kitchen right now. Ronan, she's in the kitchen. Yeah. Heather's World. Hi, Heather's World. How are you? Nice to meet you, by the way. Ronan says very beautiful. Beautiful nose. Heather's World saying breaking news. Benjamin Netanyahu has just passed away. Check the news. Who's that? Heather. Sorry to hear that person has passed away. I don't know who it is. Catchy electronic music saying after Pearl Harbor, Churchill knew the war was on. Yeah, after Pearl Harbor, which was 1942, wasn't it? If I'm correct, I hope roughly. After that, America ended up in the war. They kind of made a mistake, didn't they? With that, it drew them into the war. Before that, they were avoiding it, and then they got dragged into it. As America was a sleeping giant. You're absolutely right. Catchy electro music really was. Who won the war really? America did. America won big time. England didn't. They won. They were on the winning side, England, but financially they were ruined. They were as bad as Germany financially, even though they were on the winning side. But America picked up everything after that as well. Welcome back, Dark Frag. Ricky's saying, if that's true, he was dead all along. Who was dead all along? Sorry, dude. Sorry, Ricky. I'm losing my train of thought with regards to what you're saying. Footy edits. Where are you from? I'm from Chorley, Lancashire, northwest England, near Manchester. 30 miles away from Manchester. Heather's World saying he is the president of Israel. Heartbroken. There's a lot of power, doesn't he? Ricky saying, laughing my ass off. I don't know who he is. That's even funnier. I checked the news. I can't find anything. I don't know what you're on about right now, man. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit. Benjamin Netanyahu. Sorry, you mentioned him. Who's that? Heather, where are we going with this? Explain. You've just checked the news as well. Thanks for checking, Ricky. Thanks for fact checking that one. I'm just going quiet for a moment. Of course. So I'm going to Croatia on the 2nd of May, by the way, which is not long off, really. Think about it. It's March now, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to split Croatia for 2 weeks. So we're going to do a lot of content then over there as well. Shelley's also checked on Sky. Nothing mentioned, Shelley. No. People just make stuff up sometimes, don't they? I don't know, unless it's a personal person. I don't know. Who knows? Dark Frag. You're asking the same question, Dark Frag. Are you an AI? Thunder says yes. Ricky said, I'll ask you a question if you like. Okay, then go for it, Ricky. Ask a question. Go for it. I'm go. Shit. I'm not answering that one. I fucking asked me that about 5 times now, Ricky. Yeah, no, you know. No, I'm not answering it this time. But can anyone else answer that though? Let everyone else have a go at that one, Ricky. Do you know what? I'll pin it anyway, mate. I'm pinning it. What can humans learn about the hit film Jurassic Park? I'm not answering it because I've answered it. And Ricky's heard me answer it a few times. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I'm going quiet for a moment. Brilliant. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. Dinosaurs can be recreated one day using their DNA. Yeah. That's the premise of the film, isn't it? Don't go to the toilet in a cubicle if the dinosaur is outside. No. It's a very risky poo, isn't it? Or a whiskey wee. It's Jurassic. Sander has been a thingy Nazi. A what's it? A spelling Nazi. Deutsch Frag saying yes to the Germans. Sehr good, yeah. Sehr good. I'm just reading the comments now, guys. I'm just going to... Let me just change that a little bit. We're chilling. I'm just typing something in, sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not working, man. There we go. Okay. Don't climb electric fences. No. Catchy electronic music. No, that's not a good one, is it? If you're in the Jurassic Park movie and you you're climbing electric fences, not going to end very well. Sanders showing me a Croatian flag. saying it's a Deutsch Frag. Deutsch Frag goes boom, boom. Okay, there we go. There's watermelon, Deutsch Frag. Okay. Ricky said also always have a goat bag ready just in case. So on that note, Ricky, I don't know how the world's going to go, is it? I don't want to get too worried about it or go too far down the rabbit hole, Ricky, with regards to world wars and blah, 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 lack of resources. But could it happen? Having a go bag, having something just in case, that's not such a bad idea, really. You hope you never need it, but you've got it just in case. Sanders saying Jurassic Park taught us not to watch any sequels of that film. I can see why. I don't think it's that good. I agree. Shelley says I didn't like that movie. Like the chickens on stilts. Yeah. It's not like the best movie in the world, is it? No. Colostrum. The camera framing is pathetic raw. Colostrum, what the fuck? 1 minute. Let me refer to Timmy. Timmy. Not happy. Colostrum is not happy with the framing. What's wrong? What's wrong with the framing, Colostrum? Why don't you like it? Timmy's upset too. Jealousy doesn't suit you, Colostrum. The framing. What do you mean by the framing, mate? Grandpa, do you like egg rolls? Oh, I don't know, mate. Billy, hi, Billy. Welcome back, mate. Evening to you, sir. There we go. How's it going? Hooray, Maru. That you're awesome. Please don't be bald. Tough shit, lad. Tough shit. I'm bald. What are you going to do? Cry in a corner for a while if you want. Epstein Boy says, thank you so much. Hi, Epstein Boy. How are you? Mad name, that, mate. I don't think it'd be good to be that kind of boy, would it? Anyway, Ricky saying Heather came, dropped misinformation, then left. Yeah. There's sprinkled a bit of bullshit, bit of Salt Bay bullshit, and then fucked off, Ricky. That's what she did. Mutarun, is it? Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Today is Eid, it is, for Muslims. Happy Eid, by the way. All Muslims are praying for peace and tranquility to prevail in the world and to end all wars. May peace and well-being be cast upon all humanity. That's a really beautiful thing to say, man. Sorry, I'm trying to read you. Munhatarun, sorry I'm saying your name wrong, mate. All Muslims are praying for peace and tranquility and to prevail in the world and for an end to all wars. I can agree with that, mate. May peace and well-being be cast upon all humanity. You sound like a truly religious person, by the way, in a good way. And thank you for sharing that. And I agree. I agree with that. I hope there's peace and well-being for all humanity too. Thanks for sharing. Sandra says, come back, Heather, LOL. Musta, that's beautiful. Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak, yes, Sandra. Pin it, Brad. I will do. Do you know what? I will do. That's a very nice thing to say. There you go, man. I'm pinning it for you. Matilda, you know your jelly cats, don't you? That is a jelly cat, absolutely. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I wish I was sponsored by them. That'd be great. But I'm not. Not yet. But it's definitely, Matilda, you know, welcome back, by the way, Matilda. You definitely know that is definitely jelly cat. You're correct. Poison Blake says, hi, welcome back, Poison Blake. How are you? Ricky saying witches also pray for peace. I think all religions can be good. I don't have anything against any religions personally. It depends how they're practiced. I'm not religious myself, but I think they can. Depends how you practice it, how you are as a person, how you treat it, how you utilize it. Shelley saying, I agree too, Brad. It's lovely. Yes. Sorry, let me read. Amelia Mitir. Sorry, I'm saying your name wrong. I'm really, really sorry. What book is that? The one on the top. This is a good book, by the way. Good vibes, good life. It's about learning how to love yourself, how to process negative emotions. It's a very good book. Good vibes, good life. It's by Vex King, How to Find Lasting Happiness. It's a really good book. Good vibes, good life. Yeah, definitely worth reading. Ricky's saying, covens get together and pray for world peace. Anyone that's giving out love and respect, doesn't matter in which way they do it, that's a positive, in my opinion, Ricky. Sounds like a Miss World Beauty pageant. World peace. Carl Schultz, dabba-doo-doo, poo-poo. Fucking hell, Carl. Dabba-doo-doo, poo-poo to you too, Carl. Sending it back out there, lad. My name's Brad, nice to meet you. Muthar Turun saying, thank you, sir. Respect, namaste, respect, peace, and all love back to you. What we're talking about, basically, I'm reading the comments. We're going with the flow. There's a collective consciousness. It's about being positive, respectful. Different topics I mentioned as well, of course. Ricky says go bags. Don't forget your go bags, just in case Things get tough out there. Kirsty Smith, remember me? Yes, I do. Welcome back, Kirsty. How are you? Hope you're okay. Poison Blake saying I'm good, thanks. Great to hear. Dev Raj is saying you definitely a bottom. What do you mean I'm definitely a bottom? Why? Emilio. Sorry, I was going to call you Emil. I'm really sorry. What jelly cat is it? It is. This jelly cat is Timmy the turtle. You can see the branding there, can't you? I'll show you. Jelly cat can kind of like just about see that. Timmy the turtle. This is like the Valentine's Day edition. This is like a French outfit that he's got on, and he's got love hearts on the back too. If you can just vaguely see them there, you can see stitched on. I think there's a different one as well, like a green at the back. Catchy electro music saying, which is the best religion, be honest? Fucking hell, catchy. Who knows? That is basically subjective. If I was going to choose one, I'm actually Protestant Christian. I was just forced upon me as a kid. I used to go to a very strict religious school as well, by the way, in Blackburn. And we used to go to church all the time, once every 2 weeks, once every month, approximately. But then I found things out myself, of course, found my own way or whatever. If I was going to choose one, it'd be Buddhism, I think, or Hinduism. If I was going to choose one. However, I'm a very spiritual person. I have my own beliefs. I believe that all religions point to the same thing, to source. I believe there's another side. Actually, if we're going to choose one, it'd be paganism, I suppose. I believe in nature. Mother Nature. Mother Nature always wins. But I don't think one's better than the other. A lot of people that are religious would not agree with what I'm saying, and that's absolutely fine. But I don't think there's any bad religions. It's just how they are followed, how they are adhered to. Anyway, I think they can be really good. A lot of religious books have a lot of good quotations in them, don't they? A lot of good morals. So anyway. Dark Frag saying today, I'm trying something new, reading all your comments. Go for it, Dark Frag. Emil said it's okay. Thank you. It's my book, Santa saying, yes, it is. Kirsty Smith says, remember me. I've already answered that. Ricky said, I just found it interesting. You wouldn't expect witches to get along and pray for world peace. LOL, no. No, if it was, are they white witches or dark witches? Ricky, witches, actually, on the subject of witches, I live close to where they originate from, Ricky, which is Pendle Hill. You heard of Pendle Hill? Which is near Clitheroe. And Pendle Hill is not far from where I live. So that's where there's a play. Oh, what's the town called? I forgot the name of the town. I'm sorry. There's a town that's close to Pendle Hill. I've forgotten the name of it, but that's where they originate from. The story of witches originate from. Santa's saying, like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you to anyone that's watching. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. Santa's saying Timmy the turtle is in a romantic outfit. Yep, he is. He's behind me there. Buddhism is the best religion. I think it's more open-minded. It's a more open-minded religion, in my opinion. But I don't choose one. I don't think you need to follow religion to be a good person either. And not all people that follow religion are good people, are they? Are they? Fuck. Some people that follow religion are great people. They follow it really well. Whatever. They practice it really well. They're just a good, well-rounded person. All respect to them, no matter what religion it is, of course. But some people are just egotistical as hell and they're religious and they're not nice. So depends, doesn't it? Diggy saying free Palestine. Sorry. I can't say your name, dude. Mutarun. Sorry, mate. Sorry if I keep saying it wrong, man. I'm trying. According to Islam, every individual is responsible for their own life. No one is responsible for the actions of another. Not in profit, yeah. We are all responsible for our own life and our own actions. I agree. And the consequences, good or bad, that our actions lead us to. Ricky saying, I had to go to church every Tuesday 1 hour, Thursday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours, ministry door knocking. Average was 10 hours a week for normal people, 50 hours, auxiliary pioneer, 70 hours. Fuck me, Ricky, that's ridiculous. That's brutal. Regular pioneer, a pioneer. Oh, mate. No way, mate. No, I'm glad you got away from that, Ricky. Oh, mate. I'm on about Jehovah's Witnesses here, guys. Sorry, man. That's brutal. Dwight Frag saying, Buddhism has no creator God. It focuses more on understanding the mind and ending suffering rather than worship of God. Yes, Dwight Frag. And what you just said there is what I find more appealing, in my opinion. Ricky saying 10 normal, 50 auxiliary. Wow. Santa's saying, Muthararon, I like that. We're all responsible for our own actions. Fucking bang on. Absolutely correct. I wish everyone thought like that, though. There will be a better place if everyone took responsibility for their own actions, that self-reflected, that look within. The world will be a better place. We need more people like that. Ricky's saying 70 regular. Santa's saying Dot Frag, that is exactly it. Yes. Ricky says 60 hours a week activity for the average Jehovah's Witnesses. Wow, it's like it's beyond a full-time job, isn't it? Religion can have the opposite effect. It can, Ricky. Yes, it can. Absolutely. It can be positive, don't get me wrong, but it can have the opposite effect. I can't disagree with that, Ricky. Depends on the situation, depends on the religion, depends on the structure, depends on the leadership within those religions as well. Kirsty's asking me what favourite football team is. I say Blackburn Rovers, and they're not very good. They're not very good, if I'm honest. I don't really watch Blackburn Rovers, though, if I'm honest, because they're rubbish. I just watch the highlights every now and again, the Premier League and the Champions League, European Cup or the World Cup. What's your favourite team, Kirsty? Vicky saying, sorry, a month. It's still a lot. Dr. Frag saying, do you support LGBTQ? I don't outwardly support anything, Dr. Frag. I've nothing against anybody. What you want. Follow what you want. Follow what you want. Do what you want. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't care. As long as you're a good person. Do I support it actively? No, I don't. But I don't unsupport it either. I'm neutral towards that. Respectful towards whatever, man. As long as you're a good person, that's all that matters. Shelley saying, good God, it is brutal. Yeah, I can imagine. If they're normal about it, then I don't care. Fair enough, Ricky, yeah. Fair enough. Kirsty saying, Leeds United is my favourite football team. Wow, they're at the bottom. They're close to the bottom, aren't they, in a relegation battle, Kirsty? I hope they survive the relegation battle in the Premiership. Go, you new gens. Right. Hoy, immigrants go back home. Don't know what you want to say. That you're repeating it over and over again. Okay. There you go. You're 15th place, Kirsty, yeah. Let me get some water on Thursday. Speaking makes me thirsty. Goes new gens, you're helping my algorithm. I'm not going to keep reading the same thing out over and over though, mate. But thank you for helping my algorithm. Yeah, 15th place. That's spam now. I'm going to read. Off you go. It's gone. Off it goes. That's the end of that. You're right, Ricky, it's spam. Absolutely correct. So I'm going to be live again on Sunday. I'm not doing tomorrow. I've got day off Saturday. I've got day off Sunday. I'm going to be live again at 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. I'll read that in a minute, Ricky. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about on Sunday. I'll have to think of something. I'll think of something. I don't know what yet. But yeah, just letting you know. Do you like Key and Peele? Ricky, what the hell's Key and Peele? Don't know what that is. Please educate me. What is Key and Peele? I've never heard of that before. Yeah, I've seen. Do you like Key and Peele? Is that still working? Let me Google it, mate. I've got my laptop on the side of me. I don't know what that is. Key and Peele is a restaurant in the West End. I've never heard of that. Do I watch Britain's Got Talent? I've seen it years ago, Kirsty, but I've not been watching it recently, to be honest. Do you watch it? Kanha, Russian, you. No, I'm not Russian. This is not Russian. This is English, Kanha. I'm not Russian. Russian would be a totally different language. What am I speaking? Speaking English. A Russian person could speak English as well, of course, but it wouldn't sound like this. My accent. It wouldn't have my accent. It's two comedians. They're really funny. All right. Key and Peele. Give me a minute, man. American comedy series. No. I know the face. I've just got the faces on my laptop, Ricky. I don't really know them. To be honest, I'm not aware of them. Sorry. I need to check it out. The lizard videos. The lizard videos. Kirsty Smith says yes, but the lizard video says, hey man, are you the guy that usually eats hummus at my restaurant? No, mate. No. What restaurant do you have lizard videos? Ricky's saying this is what I mean. Will I watch Durandar? Kanha? Probably not, if I'm honest. I'll probably not watch it. Maybe one day I will, but if I've got nothing, I've written it down. I have written it down. Will I definitely watch it? If I'm honest, probably not. I don't want to lie to you. I'm honest. But maybe at one point I will. But right now, no. I have a busy life, mate. I have a very busy life. I work about 50 hours a week, honest to God, every week for the NHS as a nurse, a scrub nurse. And then I do these lives as much as I can. Maybe 15 hours a week goes on this, doing this, approximately planning and actually doing it. And then I don't have much time left and I go to the gym. So, if I'm honest, probably not. Anyway. This is what I mean when I say I don't support them. It's funny. All right, in relation to what you're saying. Key and Peele. Mutorun, could I learn about your profession? Of course you can, mate. Of course you can. And my name's Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you. Thanks for sharing your wisdom and your wishes for just peace in the world, because we need it at the moment, mate. We really do. I can resonate with that and agree with that. Anyway, so what do? I work as a scrub nurse, scrub practitioner. I'm a band 5. I work for the NHS, which is obviously in England. I work at a hospital. I work in the theatres, operational theatres. So knee replacements, hip replacements, shoulder replacements, skin cancer, plastic cases, lots and lots of different types of procedures. I am a scrub nurse, so they'll have the surgeon will do the operation, of course. They'll be the one that doing the operation. I'll be stood at the side of them in a sterile field, so everything's clean, nothing's dirty. You know, we're in the center of the theatre. We don't want infection. So I will be handling the instruments, preparing the instruments, getting everything ready for the surgeon, putting things together, maintaining the integrity of the sterile field. That's basically what I do. Prevents infection, helps the patient. I help the surgeon, let's say, in my own way. I do other things as well with running the operation theatres. There's lots of different instruments you need, lots of different equipment you need, depending on what we're doing. Very specific, very specialised stuff that we have. And that's what I do, in a nutshell. So that's what I do, mate. I've done it for 4.5 years. Dogs are God's gift. Do you know what? I agree, mate. Dogs are God's gift. I absolutely agree with that. The end is nigh and only Jesus saves. The world is passing away for eternity. Let me read it out. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh into the Father but by me. Right. Everyone has sinned, which condemns them to damnation without Jesus, as they say, believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and they shall be saved, and thy house. Right. Thank you for your love and respect there. There you go. Thank you for your love and respect. The Lizard video saying Middle Eastern restaurant on Bergen Street on the east side. I'm pretty sure you come and eat hummus and sometimes you use the bathroom, my friend, or employees. Lizard videos. Talking shit there, mate. Don't be silly. I've never been to your fucking restaurant. I don't offend your employees. That would mean I'd be horrible, wouldn't it? So he's trying to say, I eat hummus and I'm horrible to people. I'm a hummus eating horrible bastard. Is that what you're trying to say? It's not very nice. I don't do that. That's crazy, mate. 10 out of 10 for creativity, though, with your story. Very creative. Tanha says, thanks, man. Thank you to you too. Namaste. Ricky saying God's name is Jehovah. But yeah, Jesus saves. Okay. You are Christian. Me personally, no, I'm not. I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not anything. I'm not anything. I'm just not. That's it. But I do believe in something else, though. I do believe in a higher power. I do believe in another side. Absolutely believe in that. All religions point to the same thing, to source. Anyway, that's my belief. I'm not trying to force it on you guys. You believe whatever you want to believe. Do I know I'm right? No, I don't. Does anyone know they're right? That's another question. Catchy Electro Music says we have peace. Macy's back. Welcome back, Macy. We've had peace since the end of World War II. On the whole, probably right, Catchy Electro Music. There's obviously been wars here and there. There's always a war somewhere. But World War II was massive, wasn't it? Huge. So, in a bad way. So it's been peaceful compared to that, yeah, absolutely. Dogs, oh, I got to give saying fake peace. I don't know. You prefer the Strong's Hebrew interlinear? I know nothing about that, Ricky. You don't use the Jehovah's Witness Bible. Fair enough. Lizard videos. I'm not reading what you've just read. You're presenting as lizard videos. You're presenting just as dumb and not very kind. I'm not reading that, mate. It's not good. Not good juju. Not for me. No bueno. Kanha saying in India we are celebrating Navarat. Sorry, I can't say that. Navratri. What's that? I use KJV. I don't know what that is. It is the Textus Repunctus. Okay. KJV removes God's name. It's in there, just 5 places. Okay. Santa's saying, Liz videos, you eat poo under my window every night at 6 p.m. All right. Let's chill. Can I say okay, Brad? Lalio. Eid Mubarak, by the way. Anyone that's Muslim, Eid Mubarak, man. Sorry, I'm not religious either, but still good to respect each other, mate. Fucking keep that respect up. We need peace. We need calm. That's what we need. We need, less division. I know I'm being idealistic here. Ricky saying, I'm sure there's 4 places. I'm sure there's 5. I don't know nothing about that, mate. Sorry, dude. Mutairon saying, it must be a job that requires a lot of attention to detail with high responsibility. Yeah, it is. high attention to detail, very specific dexterity of their hands to know how to assemble some of the instruments, and to know which order they go in. Yes, there's pressure. There's pressure. There's high responsibility, yeah. Big time. Imagine I've got an instrument, it's sterile, like basically as clean as can be. And let's say you're in the theatre and you touch it with your finger for 1 second, just a little touch, just a tiny touch. That's it. Hardly touch it. That's no longer sterile. And if that touches bone, it can lead to an infection. And the infection can be bad, trust me, terrible. It can cause a lot of problems for the patient. So, yes, you've got to be really mindful. Very sensitive. You know what I mean? The sterile feels very sensitive. Anyway, Kanha saying, Sandra, where have you been? Kanha, I've been showering. What's the time over here? The time is 22:06. It's 6 minutes past 10. Lizard video saying, love your vibes. I'll send some respect to you then, sir. That's it. What's happened to your vibes? Anyway, Kanha saying, Navratri is a festival where we detox ourselves and don't eat wheat, corn and grains. And it's the Hindu New Year according to the Indian calendar. The first calendar in the world. Wow. Didn't know that. The first calendar in the world. I get why it'd be the New Year now as well. Think about it logically. Forget the New Year's at fucking New Year's Eve, right? The New Year, I've said this before, it's spring now, isn't it? What does spring mean? Birth. Beginning. I get it. New Year should be now. In my opinion. A lot of people won't agree. But I get it. Anyway, Mr. Strayco saying there's a story in the Bible where children were making fun of a bald guy and God sent 2 birds to kill the kids. That doesn't discredit the commandment, thou shalt not kill. Fuck. God, that's very, very creative there, isn't it? That's a classic story, that, Mr. Strayco, of course. Of course, that's a classic story. Especially when the birds go to kill the kids. That's crazy, mate. Anyway. Dogs are God's gifts. Ricky, in the Old Testament, the word Lord replaces the Hebrew name of God, Yahweh. Okay. Was you that policeman on Shameless? I wish I was. I'd probably have a bit more money, mate. Pack the Uplander. I wish it was, mate. Ricky saying yes. Man United GG is saying, for fuck's sake, what's going on, Man United GG? Why? What's up? Hampton saying, Mr. Striker, ha 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 ha. Funny. Yes, agreed. Ricky said, it's good to laugh sometimes. It's good to be silly. It's okay to be silly sometimes. Takes the pressure off. Decompress, don't you? It's all good. Ricky's saying, like I said, 1 minute, they removed God's name. Okay. Kayla is saying hi. Hi, Kayla. Jordan's back. Welcome back, Jordan. I'm still going for a while. Hope you're okay. Was it Elijah who was the bald man? I don't know, mate. You have no problem with the birds eating the people who are taunting him. You never have a problem with it. I suppose it's consequences there, I suppose, Ricky. Not just because you're autistic, it's probably because of the consequences. Man United saying, okay. Thank you for your explanation, sir. And do you know what? Sorry, Mutarun. Thank you for being so wise and respectful. Thank you. And yeah, smart. I respect that. Thank you. Anyway, thanks back to you, should I say. Jordan saying, how are you, Ricky? Mutarun saying, if there is to be peace, love and tranquility in this world, it'll be thanks to wonderful people like you. Oh, thank you. I think we need more of it though, mate. I do my best. We can only do what we can do. As imperfect as we're humans, of course, we're imperfect. We make mistakes. We take responsibility. What we should do. We need more of it in the world, though. We do need a lot more of it in the world. I hope that happens. We can only do our, I just do my, we all should all play our part in our own way, the best we can. So thank you. Anyway, I'll move on. Ricky saying, quite ill, but I'm okay, thanks. Ricky, what's up? Why are you ill? Have you got a cold or a flu or what's happening? Random Asian, boom, flattened them. Okay. Are you a Christian? No, I'm not. I was born a Christian. I went to Christian schools, but I'm not. I'm not, if I'm honest. Jordan's saying, you're not the only one, Ricky. I hope you get better soon. Are you ill as well, Jordan? Judge Dan. Random Asian, I'm not reading those. Judge Dan saying, where do you have the kryptonite in Lex Luthor? Timmy has it, Judge Dan. Timmy has the fucking kryptonite, and he's also got a lot of uranium as well. So if you need kryptonite or uranium, speak to Timmy. He'll sort you out. I'm joking, of course. Khan has said, I've read Bible, Quran, and of course some Hindu holy books. You can learn a lot from all of those books. Mutatharun, sorry, man. You're sorry for saying it wrong. You're a wonderful person. Sending love and respect. I agree. 1000%. Ricky's saying thou shalt not kill. Doesn't apply when God is doing the killing. Don't judge people, but God will judge. God will judge. I don't think you get away with anything in life. There's consequences. You might get away with it short term, but I think we all pay the price eventually, good and the bad. Ricky, I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon too. I hope anyone that's feeling a bit ill feels better soon. Dogs are God's gift. Ricky, well, Lord is God's title, so I suppose to them it was equivalent probably. I mean, it is in the sense that Jesus is Lord of Lords and King of Kings. I don't know, guys. Ricky's read the Quran and some of the Hadiths, okay? Chatter saying, I'm not reading it. I wish everyone was more like Mutararun. Yes, I do too, Sander. Nathan Taylor, I wish too. I wish that too. Really do. People believe whatever you want to believe, guys, though. Whatever you want to believe, go for it. Anyway, Nathan Taylor saying, hey, my favourite cream pie cleanup guy. What's the convo topic tonight? I'm reading all the comments, Nathan. Welcome back, mate. I'm just reading the comments. Jesus is the Son, is the King of Kings. Right, okay. Murat Taron is saying, Sander, thank you. Ricky and whoever are having a talk about what Jesus is and other things. I'm going to carry on with the call. I'm not. You agree that Jesus is an image of the Father. I don't know about all that, guys. Sorry. I'm not going to read it because Al Kane say, what's up, bro? Al Kane Pandy says, can you please tell me, is it legal to carry a person on a fridge? What a question. No, it's not okay, that mate. Catchy electro music says, into the manosphere. What's the manosphere? Why is it good? Please tell me about it. I've not seen it. Is it worth watching? Wazim saying how to get a girlfriend at the age of 15. Well, when you're younger than Wazim. It takes time, mate. My thoughts on that are, if you're interested in somebody, you make sure they're single first. If they're taken, leave them alone. Don't go down that road. If you meet a girl and she's with somebody else, don't bother. Don't fucking bother. It ain't going to end well. If you meet someone that you like, though, show some interest. Just a bit. Just speak to them normally. Get to know them. Be yourself. And if you're getting on well, show a bit of interest. If she's not showing any signs, though, leave her alone. But show a bit of interest, then back off. Don't be all over them. Don't be desperate. Don't come across as desperate. Because if you come across as desperate, it's not attractive. And if she likes you, she'll come to you. That's how it goes. What a lot of people do is they shower loads of gifts at someone. They're desperate. They're showing desperation. It doesn't come across as attractive then. So that's my little bit of advice. You've got loads of time though, Wazim. There's no rush. There's no rush. Work on yourself as well. Have a good relationship with yourself. How do you have a good relationship with yourself? Look after yourself physically and mentally. Exercise. Go to the gym. Whatever it is you do. Eat healthy. Be healthy. Work hard. Work hard on yourself. Be passionate about have a hobby or whatever it is and be passionate about it and be all in on it. Spend a lot of time on it and be active within the community. Let's say you might like playing football or whatever it is. You're into it, and then that's going to help you too. You're working on yourself then. Muhatarun saying, thank you for your time. So I hope to see you again. Have a nice evening. You all from Istanbul. Thank you. Love and respect back to you. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for sharing your wisdom. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Devil himself. Hi, the devil himself. I would rather betray the world than the world let the world betray me. How are we going to betray the world? How are we going to do that? The devil himself. Why do you think that? I'm just interested to see what you've got to say. Ricky saying, LOL, the devil. The Sigma Bible, free Israel. I just want the peace to be in the world. Alkane Pandy saying, I think my grandma loves the fridge. Okay. Ricky's going back to that babushka. Paul Denio, do you like emotional depth in people? Yeah, I do. Emotional depth. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Absolutely. 1000%, mate. Absolutely. I wish more of the world had that. Wazim is 15. Catchy electronic music. Okay. Give yourself time, more time. Go get that bag. Ricky, you might be right, you know. You could be correct. What was I going to say then? The Go bag is basically, what is it? It's like a bag with all the essentials in, just in case there's a world war or something and all the resources are dried up. You've got a bit of food in there and you've got like a flashlight and basics. Legends of the legend. Another bald mate for my feet is fucked. Well, there you go. My name's Brad, by the way. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. I appreciate you all. The devil himself sounds like a scary dude. The image of him is, I suppose. SBR 655577. You should shave your head. I've already done that. Put a plunger on your head. I'd look like a twat. Oil up afterwards and then say, I am Plunger Man, God of Toilets. I bet you, if I did that, I'd get loads of views for degrading myself and looking like an absolute idiot. I would never do that, though. I'd never do that, man. I would never degrade myself. Got too much self-respect. So, yeah. But would it get me views? It would. It really, really would. Because I've seen some of the lives on here, man. There's some crazy people, man. And they're just getting attention for all the wrong reasons, but they're all wrong reasons. I like to speak as intelligently as I can, deeply as I can. I try to help people the best I fucking can. I don't know everything, though. Just give my perspective. But anyway, is that meant to be me in the background, mate? No, this is Timmy, mate. This is Timmy. He's chronically unimpressed. Timmy the Turtle with his little romantic outfit on. That's who that is. Do I look like that sometimes? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Anyway, Paul Denny, I say, you are so attentive, Brad. I like personality. Thanks, Paul. That's sound, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. Appreciate that. SBI 6577 is saying you would get loads. Trust me, mate. Yeah, I would. I definitely would. But you know what? I'm not going to sell my soul like that. No, mate. I've seen so much bad shit on there. And yeah, the guy with Ice Cream Man, isn't it? With the toilet seat over his head. I'm sure you've seen that guy if you're going on about that type of thing, SPR6577. But I'm not doing that. Jake saying we look alike. There you go. Timmy is honestly me. I can understand that in myself as well. SPR 6577. Shelley's saying, Sander, I agree. People should be more like Muthaturun. Such a nice person. Absolutely. Night and God bless. Just taking my insulin and off to bed. Have you got type 1 diabetes? Shelley, sorry if I'm asking a personal question there. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Thanks for being on here again. I appreciate you. Thanks for being so kind, by the way, and understanding. And I hope you get a good night's sleep, which I've just said. Ricky said, people who watch others degrading themselves also degrade themselves. Fuck me, Ricky. You hit the nail on the head. Especially if you just continue it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I suppose as well, once you see someone else degrade themselves, let's say you watch someone else degrade themselves, you're watching it all the time, kind of can make some people that are low vibrational feel better about themselves. Like, look at that idiot. Look at that moron. And the comment on it. It makes them feel a little bit better. Kind of thing, Ricky. They are just more arrogant about it. And so in effect, they are worse. Ricky, speaking some truths there, man. Paul Denio is saying, LOL, that guy with the toilet on his head is something else. Yeah. Each to their own, though. You live the life you want to live. You present the way you want to present. Everyone's got their own choices. Doesn't mean I'm better than them or anything. It's just different. But I couldn't do it. Hamster says hello. Hi, Hamster. How are you? Big shout out to Hamster. How are you? You like my hair? Of course you do. The devil himself, I would portray the world by harming it rather than being harmed. Must be in a very low vibrational dark place if you're thinking that, the devil himself. Type 1. All good in the hood. God bless you. God bless you. Good night, Shelley. That guy's on some mad crack. What, the ice cream man, whatever he's called, ice cream guy. He's from Canada, Hamster. Cool. How's life in Canada? Whereabouts in Canada are you from? And how is life in Canada? Mr. Naz is saying, yeah. Yeah. Guys, have you ever seen that couple on the lives? I think they're in America. She's got like blonde hair and weird eyes, like contact lenses, and a weird guy, and they just do this weird shitty rapping. Have you seen them? I think it's just, and they look like they're on crystal meth. They look like they're off their heads. Anyway, I'm going to go soon too, Ricky. I'm tired. London, and it's all right. Okay, cool. Ricky said I'm going now. No worries, Ricky. Thanks for being with me all this. Thanks for being on here again, by the way. I think I need to get some sleep too. I've had a busy week. I'm going to go in 5 minutes, actually. But this is genuinely funny. What's genuinely funny? Sorry, Ricky. Sorry, Ricky. What's genuinely funny? Sorry, dude. I forgot. I've lost my train of thought with what you're on about. Mr. Nancy saying probably not as bad as life in London is now. Why is it bad in London? What's life like in London, mate? Is it that bad? This above I'm being thick, mate. Maybe I'm tired. What, this? Probably not as bad as life in London now. Sorry, mate. I've lost my train of thought, mate. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Ricky. I've only got the written word. I think I'm flagging a little bit. So maybe my cognitive abilities are slipping a little bit here, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. I'm really tired. I've had a busy week. I've had a really good chat. I hope that you're all okay. I hope that you're all okay, man. Hope you're all okay as well as can be. I'll be live on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. If anyone's got any suggestions about what you want me to talk about, please just leave a message on one of my videos or check out my community. Check out my channel, look at the community post and just comment on there if you want me to. And I'll try and listen to any recommendations and bear them in mind as a topic for Sunday. Yeah, that's it. Don't know what else to say now, guys. But thank you. Thanks, Ricky, again. Thank you, Sander. Thank you, everybody else. Sorry, Shelley. The list goes on and on and on. Sorry I'm not mentioning your names. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I hope that you're all okay. Keep looking after each other. Don't take any shit, but keep being kind at the same time. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. So good night. God bless. And I'll hopefully see you again Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'm going to be next live. So thank you for your time and goodbye.